So I'll start. First of all, we want to give the world team and Coach Roy's team all the credit. They played a very good game. One of the most talented, if not the most talented world teams that we've had in the Hoop Summit. And they played good, pretty much from start to finish. And, we had a couple of runs there and we cut it close and, we just didn't have enough to get over the hump. So I want to give them all the credit. No matter what the final score said, very proud of the young men that represented the United States tonight in terms of they didn't quit. And, under the circumstances, obviously, we'd love to be sitting up here after winning the game, but, still have to be proud of them for giving the effort that they did.
Andrew, go ahead, please.
Like Coach said, it was a disappointing outcome, but, it's still an honor to play for your country and being known as one of the top players in the country. So, we all had a good time here. We've been playing against each other since we was like third grade, so it was great to play against, play with them. And, like I said, the outcome was disappointing, but we had fun.
Jabari, your general thoughts, please.
It was just a good opportunity, great opportunity to play for Coach Jones and his staff, the rest of the USA, for giving us the chance to play for our country, the top high school prospects. And I know Drew said it, just so grateful to play with the guys for last time. We've been playing and competing against each other since we were in grammar school. So just being able to end our high school careers has just been great.
We'll take questions from the media. Wave your hand, I'll get you in the mic.
Jabari, were you guys surprised at all by the athleticism of the world team?
No, not really. I say at the end of the day, our team is more athletic than them. They just played real well as a team, better than us.
Your questions?
Drew Ebanks, On Point, Canada. Guys, usually the U.S. team is a team that's bent on defense. Did you find that you were having trouble with the guard penetrating, and did you think you played up to par in terms of your defensive effort down
there? Obviously not. We didn't play as well a defense as we should have. But that comes with practice. We only had 2 days to prepare. It's not an excuse, but we definitely should have played better defense, but would have, could have, should have.
40-minute game, giving up 112 points. Obviously, it says 38 in the fourth quarter. That's kind of, aberration because we were trying to, kind of change the tempo of the game. But prior to that, giving up 23, 29, and 22 points in the quarter. Clearly, as many points and many opportunities as they had in the paint. That, as well as the offensive rebound, that really killed us.
Any other questions?
Tim Brown, OregonLive.com. You guys, the world team had a lot of bigs. Did their length seem to bother you guys? You guys didn't really have a traditional kind of back to the basket type big on your team. Do you think that hurt you guys this year?
Well, I would say this. I think we kind of took the model from our Olympic team. We've had so much versatility with the guys on the Olympic team in the past few Olympic games, and that has worked very well. Obviously, I believe every player on our team can play at least 2 different positions, if not 3 or 4. And, what we were hoping is that was going to give us an advantage tonight. They were very long, strong. Jean Charles obviously had a tremendous game, both on the backboard and scoring baskets. They outplayed us. But, in terms of how the team was made up and things like that, I don't think they had anything to do with it. We just needed to do a better job in certain areas.
Jabari, Eddie Mason at Slam Magazine. It's been a long spring season, a lot of all-star games, things like that. You and Andrew Wiggins have been atop of the 2013 class. Can you just talk about the ongoing games you guys have had, the amount of respect that you've built up for them, and kind of just some of the lasting thoughts that you had competing against Wiggins?
It's been good playing against great competition, especially him representing his country, Canada. But like I said, I shouldn't just stand out in our class. I have other people in our class that are just as good, that can go neck to neck with each other. And, it's not really a ranking. They should just do it alphabetically in order because all of us is just as good in different positions.
Next question.
Thanks. This is for Coach. It seems that they changed their defense up a lot. They mentioned 3 quarters, and they played zone, played a bit of man. They had probably 3 more days of practice. Was that a factor, do you think?
Well, I think one thing that we knew that they were going to do that. You can talk to our team. We prepared for multiple different things. I will say this, I think the only thing that maybe caught us off guard was the fact that they started pressing from the first basket. And, we weren't necessarily expecting that. But, we were prepared for pressure. We were prepared for, multiple different zone defenses and their man-to-man. So, again, more days of practice doesn't really matter. I mean, they're also dealing with a lot of different languages, too. So I think that kind of evens it out.
Any other questions?
Yeah, just a quick question for you guys, the players. How was it playing against Livio? I mean, he seemed to kind of have a great game out there, all facets of it. Talk about playing against a guy with that kind of length as well.
Sorry, against who?
Livio, John Charles.
14. Oh. He definitely killed us on the boards. He definitely showed who he was tonight, and we struggled with him, but, I mean, what can you say? He's a great player.
Jabari, you want to talk?
Yeah, he was just so tall. Rebounds, that's what we struggled in. Defensive rebounds, he got a lot of opportunities on the offensive end, get putbacks, and he's just real good.
This is for either of you guys. You've each played in the 3 games this month, right?
Yes, sir.
So how busy has that been, and how have you kept up with schoolwork and life at home and things like that? Do you guys got a big load of stuff to do when you get back on Monday, or what?
Definitely. I mean, but it all comes with it. I mean, we enjoy traveling and being with the kids you grew up with, playing AAU and stuff. So, I mean, like going places every other weekend, but missing a lot of school, we're not used to that. So, we're definitely going to have to pick it up when we go back. So,
I know personally I'm going to have to catch up with so much work. I'm so far behind, but like I said, this is an opportunity for a lifetime. A lot of high school players, a lot of kids growing up look up to these events. We always dreamed about being here, so I think that's the sacrifice it takes to live out our dreams. And the traveling's been great, being with these guys. We've been playing together. It's just a celebration for us in our careers.
Any more questions? Okay, thank you, guys. Coach?
you got one.
I'm sorry. We'll do this final question, then we'll bring in the world team.
A lot of the world players play professionally already at this point. How do you think the difference of playing high school is compared to international professional, the experiences that they have?
I'll say this, I played professionally overseas, so obviously the competition level playing against grown men obviously really helps them get prepared for events like this, and then obviously, whatever their future holds. So, that's something to be said. Obviously high school basketball, some of these guys are playing against guys anywhere from the age of 14 or 15 all the way up to 18. So, different caliber, but, honestly, we're supposed to be prepared for games like this and, the level of competition. So, again, no excuses. They're good, and, we love, the fact that we had the guys we had on our team, and, they're all going to be great players in their own right going forward.
Great. You want to answer that?
Oh, yeah. It's been a transition. I know these guys on our team and me, we still struggle with the rules that they have. I know we invented the game of basketball, so it's unfair that they use their rules. But it's just been great. I think pound for pound, player, if you match them player for player, I think we win at the end of the day, but they just outplayed us.
Great. Thank you. Thanks, guys.